guys, so it is day 25 of our 30-day system for massive growth and duplication. Congratulations again for
We're getting there.
I know, we're almost there.
Yep, and believe me, 30 days really goes fast. 30 days is nothing compared to what we have to do to build a business over the next 2 to 5 years, right?
So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about something that's hugely important. It's personal development. And personal development is the one thing that made the difference between when we started, and I frequently share that our first paychecks were $0, $0, $0, $0, $0, $20. This was back in 2011. Those were weekly paychecks. I was doing work there as I was failing my way forward, but we started getting plugged into resources to train, right?
Yeah, and you know, when we came in, we really didn't know what the term personal development means.
Right.
But what it really means is we learn based on, you know, our education level. When we think of, you know, whether we're high school graduates or college graduates or got our MBA or doctor, whatever it is, we're learning based off of somebody else's system to be an employee. And what most of the time, right? But personal development is what it takes to continue growing as an adult and also on your own in order to go from here to here. We don't have a formal education to go to now, so we have to personally develop ourselves.
So day by day, imagine so we started in 2011. So committing every day to some sort of personal development, it's like some things will slip out of my mouth when I'm training or mentoring that people are like, oh, that's so awesome. And I'm just thinking, wow, it's just little nuggets adding up day by day. If you're doing 20 minutes of personal development or more per day, you're expanding your philosophies. When you expand your philosophies and see that there's more possible, then you take bigger action. And when you take bigger actions, then you produce bigger results. So those $0 paychecks, by the end of that year, I was getting paid a little bit each week as I built my skills, but by the end of that year, they were $300, $400, $500 paychecks, and then it evolved into what you know in year 2 and year 3, explosive compound effect. But let's talk about the very first book that we point people to, because there are different stages of learning, and I know you wanted to talk a little. Yep.
The first book that we point people to is GoPro, because it really teaches you the basics of network marketing and the skills that are essential, which we've gone through in this. So it's really about how-tos, and I like to talk about personal development in terms of, you know, how-to. When people have questions, how do I get a customer? How do I attract a business partner? How do I close somebody? How do I do this? It's all about learning the skill sets, and personal development each day can mean let's invest 15 to 30 minutes to actually learn how to do whatever it is that we need. Are we not very good on Facebook? Are we not very good at closing clients? Are we not very good at getting customers? Are we not very good? You know, where do we need to improve? But when we talk about our other skill sets, time management, right there.
Eat that frog.
The next thing we do is talk about time management and setting our calendar and setting our goals. That book, Eat That Frog. Now, here's the thing. If we bring out a bunch of books in front of you, it's going to look like, oh my God, how can I do this? But here's the point.
Over time.
15 minutes to 30 minutes per day of audio or reading will add up over the course of 30 days, just like our DMOs. That's why it's included in our daily method of operations, because it's along with inviting, along with showing the videos, along with building relationships, doing those things every day, and then doing personal development every day. Over time, 15 to 30 minutes a day for 30 days and then a year in a row, you will have multiple books in your...
It compounds, which is this.
These
You're
two
Joe
books.
Train on the compound effect or the slight edge. Remember, he talks about your business starts like this and it looks like it's not going, and then all of a sudden that compound effect kicks in and it's like this. These two books are very similar in the message that they deliver. So this is about the compound effect, and when you read these, you're going to be like, whoa, I get it.
Yep. Freakishly effective forms of social media. Freakishly effective social media for network marketing. Skills training about how to attract and how to post on Facebook by Ray Higdon. Huge.
Here are mindset. So maybe you have limiting beliefs in yourself. One of the books I don't have here, ladies, is Jen Sincero's You Are a Badass. And then there's a secondary one, You Are a Badass at Making Money. Those two are great for mindset. And here is How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. Think and Grow Rich. Fabulous.
Expanding our mind of what's possible. The Magic of Thinking Big. Now, these are extremely important books. If you find yourself that you wake up during the day and you're like, I know I need to do something, but I don't know, what to do, and you're afraid to actually send an invite, you're afraid to get on the phone, you're afraid to do this, and you find yourself continually procrastinating and afraid to do something, you probably need some sort of a mindset book to get you over those fears, okay? If you find yourself getting stuck, you're doing all those things, you're not getting results you want, maybe you don't know how to do something, then it should be more geared towards, okay, I need to know how to do something, and where are my how-to books?
And let's say you've built a team and you're feeling stuck on how to be a leader. Here is my
Maxwell.
Dave leader trainer, John Maxwell. This was the first leadership book that I went through. There's chapters with exercises at the end. It's spectacular. And if you follow him on LinkedIn or social media, very inspiring.
So the important point to all this is every day just do something to learn based on where you are, and then what you're going to do is you're going to, John Maxwell says, increase your leadership lid, because your income is going to be based on where your own leadership lid and your educational lid on in terms of knowing how to grow a business of your own. So we have to work on those points to help lift our lid so that we can grow our income. And the great thing is, they say that network marketing is basically a personal development plan with a compensation plan attached to it.
No one ever paid me in school.
That's right. And just 10 to 30 or 15 to 30 minutes per day. And over time, just like our business, the daily DMOs, you're going to be a far different person 1 year from now just by doing those daily activities. All right?
Thanks, guys.
All right.
See you tomorrow.